Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's etaprime back here again. Recently, I got a chance to visit New York for a pretty special event held by MSI and Intel to check out the new Panther Lake CPU lineup. And when it comes to MSI, a lot of people think, they're very powerful laptops and gaming desktops. But MSI also makes some really nice, smaller, thin, and light laptops for professionals and creators alike. And this is coming to us from their Prestige line. This is the new lineup that's going to contain the Panther Lake chips, and I went hands-on with most of what they're going to be offering, and so far I'm actually really impressed with the overall performance and new design that they've come up with for their Prestige line of laptops. And I gotta say, one of my favorites that I've seen so far is their 14-inch Prestige, coming in at only 1.52 kilograms. It's 20% lighter than last year's Prestige 14-inch model, and we've got a lot more performance here given that it's using a Panther Lake chip. And when it comes to performance of Panther Lake, unfortunately, there's still a pretty big embargo over there, but I can tell you that it's miles ahead of Arrow Lake, and it's a nice step up from Lunar Lake, especially over on the iGPU side. Very impressed with what Intel is doing here with this new 18A CPU. And getting back over to the Prestige line from MSI, looks like we're going to be getting a 13-inch, 14, and a 16-inch. And no matter what model we're talking about here with the Prestige line, they're all super thin and light. They look to be constructed of what I think is a magnesium and aluminum mixture, which will give us that rigidity that we like with these thin and light laptops, but also offer extra cooling and just a really premium feel. It also looks like we're going to get at least a couple OLED models, and the screens here do look great. I know the lighting is a bit off, in the images and videos that I have here. It wasn't the ideal area to film in. But another thing that they're going to be offering with some of these new Prestige models is a pen. And there's not much that I can say right now. I was able to test it briefly. It's actually pretty cool, and there's some awesome features that they have built in with this new system. And even though I'm mainly focusing on their Prestige line for this video, they haven't stopped making powerful gaming laptops and desktops. They had a bunch to show off. I was able to go hands-on with a lot of them. Testing out Battlefield 6 on a couple of them, really good performance over there. Powered by Intel and Nvidia, but that's kind of a given. And yeah, I was just more interested in their Prestige line, especially given that we're getting the new Panther Lake CPUs. This is something I'm super excited about. And of course, the rumor mill is kind of spinning here with MSI, given that we've got the MSI Claw, the MSI Claw 8 AI, and Intel has even come out and said, yeah, you will see Panther Lake in a handheld. I'm hoping to see a new Claw at CES, but I don't have any kind of information on this. I asked about it and it was just kind of brushed off. So just keep that in mind. Take it with a grain of salt. But when it comes down to it, the Prestige series is always focused on high performance wrapped in a clean, lightweight design for editing, productivity, photography, and basically everything in between. With these new Panther Lake powered Prestige laptops, it's just going to offer much better performance, and we're going to see better battery life out of them also. So yeah, I do think this is a great step forward when it comes to these thin and light laptops in these small form factor frames. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, a lot of people know MSI for their big, beefy, powerful laptops and desktops. They've been doing these professional thin and light laptops for quite some time with the Prestige line. But it's great to see MSI branching out even more beyond gaming and pushing hard into the creator and professional laptop scene. And the latest Prestige line is going to deliver premium build quality, better thermals, and better performance in these thin and light laptops that you can carry around basically anywhere. And giving us a choice between, a 13-inch, 14 up to a 16-inch is also another big plus for these laptops. And with Intel's next generation of CPUs coming in, I think the timing couldn't be better. And I think that 2026 is going to be a really good year for MSI, not just for their gaming stuff, but over here with the creator and professional team also. I will have full hands-on and testing videos coming up soon with these Panther Lake laptops, so keep an eye on the channel, but we do have to wait until CES 2026 because that's when all of the embargoes are lifted. But I can tell you right now that from what I've tested so far on Panther Lake, it's an absolutely amazing performing CPU, especially for these thin and light laptops. I think a lot of people out there are going to be very impressed. And if we ever get word of a new handheld coming with Panther Lake, I will make a video as soon as possible. And again, keep an eye on the channel because I'll have full coverage of Panther Lake once we can get some performance out there and show you exactly what this thing can do. Personally, I'm really excited to show off gaming on Panther Lake, and I know they're not specifically designed for gaming, but these things can game. But that's going to wrap it up for this one. If you're interested in learning a little more about what MSI has cooking, I'll leave links in the description. Like always, Thanks for watching.